Nyob Milwaukee, and welcome to our September edition of Nyob Milwaukee TV. The word Nyob means hello in the Hmong language. It is generally used to welcome or greet people. So Nyob and welcome again to our show. Today, Nyob Milwaukee will introduce you to two of our very own Hmong celebrities. We'll take you to meet Pat Hur, lead singer of Southern Rush, for a one-on-one interview over the Labor Day weekend in the Fox Valley area. Not only that, we'll take you to meet Duarn, Hmong's first professional boxer. We'll also take you to see Hmong American Friendship Association's Back to School Carnival event. Along with these wonderful stories, we will have important news within the Hmong community to announce and share with you pieces of a rich and colorful culture. Her signature song, Me Nong, is one of Hmong's most popular rock songs, with there being over millions of views on YouTube and thousands of covers being sung on social media. We caught up with lead singer Pat Hur during the Hmong National Labor Day Festival. Let's go get a glimpse of this Hmong Canadian rock star and see what she has to say.
Honestly, in the beginning, I don't think I really wanted to be a singer. I wanted to create music and I wanted to write songs. But through the process of writing and demoing the songs that I wanted sung, I ended up singing them. And I guess, the moment that it really kind of clicked was, when you're on the stage and you look out into the crowd and the people that are singing along with your music are strangers. They're not your friends anymore, right? And so like, oh wow, like there's actually people out there who I don't know that are like relating to my music. Like, hey, maybe we're onto something. Growing up so far away from home, people, and most of the places we've been to have been in the U.S. and growing up in Canada, and especially on the West Coast, it's allowed me to go places that I never would have imagined. Like, I would never have gone to a place like, let's say, Wausau or Charlotte, etc., if it was just for vacation. But it's brought us to a lot of places and connected us with a lot of people that we've grown to have really good relationships with. We're from the West Coast. The bigger Hmong population in Canada is actually in Kitchener-Waterloo, which is in Ontario, and that's it's a bit north of Minnesota. It's very beautiful there. Like, we do a lot of outdoor stuff. We're very blessed to have the mountains and the ocean and everything. But in terms of Hmong culture and stuff, like we're a tight-knit community, and we try our best to preserve the language and our culture. And we have a new year every year as well, even though it's a small celebration. But it's very different from being down here. Like, it's I was just driving around. I landed in Minneapolis a few days back, and I remember being in the vehicle, and I was like, oh my gosh, I see Hmong people driving by. It's like, we don't see that back home, right? And my parents, growing up, they were very traditional parents. They wanted us to do things that, would be sure paychecks, right? Not so much the arts, but we just kind of gravitated towards it. We were exposed to a lot of live music when we were young kids. My dad's younger brother, actually, he's a lot more like us. He was in a rock band in the 80s, and so when we were really young growing up, we were always around live music, and we just took a real liking to it. And we didn't have like music lessons and whatnot when we were kids or anything, but it was just something that we loved doing, and no matter what, we would always gravitate towards that. So we're actually all siblings. So the other 4 members are actually all my brothers, same mom, same dad. Actually, like the second song that I ever wrote in terms of Hmong music. And at the time, my brother and I, Joe, we wrote the song, and he gave me this instrumental piece, and I drove around with it for a little while, and so I wrote the lyrics. And I guess when I was writing it, I wanted to write a song that I thought people in general could relate to. It wasn't a personal experience that I had, but I feel that everybody experiences loss at some point, but the song, not only is it about loss, it's also about strength. And I think that's why people relate to it, because it's not specifically like a relationship or, like a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. It could be any kind of a relationship. It's very general, but it's something that most people, will experience in life. In the earlier years, it was definitely overwhelming because we're so far away from the community, like the Hmong community, that we don't realize, I guess, the impact that our music has made. And so when we do get exposed to the fans, it's overwhelming, not in a bad way, but it's like we're just so shocked because they're like, oh my gosh, like they know us, they know our music, because we don't really know what's in, what's out, what people are listening to. We just record our music, put it out there, and just hope that people will like it the way that we like it. Right now, Sudden Rush is actually in the process of writing our third album. As you guys may know, we've teamed up with Creative Results from Minnesota, Wisconsin, and they have sponsored a series of music videos. It was kind of funny because we didn't even realize Minong had been out for 10 years until they contacted us and were like, yeah, we want to do this, we want to propose to do this project with you guys to celebrate 10 years of Minong. And so the idea was that we would do a music video for Minong, a karaoke music video, as there have been so many covers over the years, and finally we want to give a little gift to the fans, so an official karaoke instrumental track that they could sing along to. And we're really, really excited about this new single that has never been heard, because from our volume 2 we had some issues with traveling and things like that, and some of the songs that we included on volume 2 we had already played live prior to releasing the CD. But for volume 3, we've got a brand new single that hasn't been heard, and it's going to be released with a music video. So it's sponsored by Creative Results and directed and produced by Super Sang Stage 3. You guys may know him. He's a well-known director, filmmaker in the Hmong industry. I really hope that more girls, more females would get into rock in the future. I don't really see myself as a rock star, but it's definitely a really fun genre of music to be in. I would have to say, the live music, being on the stage, the loud music, and just being able to share those moments, with the crowds and the fan. It's very rewarding.
Thank you, Pat, for giving us your time, and we wish you the best for you and Sudden Rush. We hope to see you in Milwaukee soon. Also, congratulations to Charles Vang and Nancy Vang for winning our Nyob Milwaukee Minong Sing contest. Stay with us. We will be right back, but before we take a break, did you know that traditional Hmong houses are built with green bamboo to make the walls? This can be done by splitting the bamboo and tying it together, while the roof is made from nipa palms. The houses are usually built with no windows and only one main door.
Most things in life come with a price. And it's one that you're willing to pay. But you'd never say, it costs too little. Which is why we offer straightforward options for your everyday financial needs, with better rates and lower fees, so you have more money for the things that really matter. Landmark Credit Union, you're worth more here.
Welcome back to Nyob Milwaukee. Here's what's going on in our Hmong community. During Labor Day weekend on September 1st and 2nd, the Nyob Milwaukee TV team attended the Hmong National Labor Day Festival in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. This year was a wet one, but it did not prevent people from joining in on all the festivities. On September 3rd, Hmong American Partnership Community School of Excellence and Chat Center for Hmong Arts and Talent hosted their 4th year of Hmong Minnesota Day at Minnesota State Fair, highlighting Hmong American youth planting seeds for a better Minnesota. This year, the program featured songs, dance, storytelling, visual arts, and live music. Let's go see what happened on that day. is sad that summer is coming to an end, but Hmong deer hunters are gearing up and are excited to head into the woods. Opening day for bow was September 15th. This year, there are new laws pertaining to deer transportation as chronic waste disease has been found in wild cervids. In specific states, whole carcasses and parts of carcasses are not allowed into Wisconsin unless taken to a meat processor or taxidermist within 72 hours of entry into Wisconsin. For current regulations, please visit Wisconsin DNR website at dnr.wi.gov. And as always, we stress for all hunters to be safe out there. On Friday, October 12th, Hmong Wisconsin Chamber of Commerce will be hosting their annual Business Awards Banquet at the Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. They'll be celebrating the success of Hmong and Southeast Asian businesses throughout the state of Wisconsin. For more information regarding the event, please go to hmongchamber.org. It's getting close to that time for many of our Hmong New Year community events. Next month on October 13th and 14th, the Hmong Cultural and Community Agency in La Crosse will have their Hmong New Year Festival at Veterans Memorial Park in West Salem, Wisconsin. Along with that, the annual Milwaukee Hmong New Year will be held on December 1st and 2nd at the Wisconsin Expo Center at State Fair Park. The Hmong New Year events are filled with delicious food, Hmong merchandises, live stage entertainment, and much more. Vendor and night entertainment information for the Milwaukee Hmong New Year can be found on Hmong American Friendship Association website at hmongfriendship.org. According to the Department of Health Services, there has been several cases of severe bleeding and hospitalizations due to fake weed in Wisconsin. Overall, Wisconsin has seen 54 cases since March of this year, with 40 confirmed and 14 probable. The health effects of using them can be unpredictable, harmful, and even life-threatening. For more information about this, visit www.dhs.wisconsin.gov. Visit us on Facebook at Nyob Milwaukee TV for important community announcements.
Hi everyone, Gulumbeya Neng and I'm a content creator. Yo bilino kudio to pienso geshi internet. Lo pape yo la lo. Yo oli jatli chang ka tao kon je I go to lo tonde. So I hope to see everyone for that very soon at the Business Awards Banquet.
Always feeling tired, low in energy, or having trouble concentrating? Ginseng is a miracle root that can make you healthier, stronger, feel, and look younger. It is scientifically proven to energize your body, strengthen your immune system, and fight the effects of aging when consumed with your diet. For over 2 decades, Hmong Ginseng has been growing the finest ginseng right here in Wisconsin. Hmong Ginseng, the best American ginseng, for a healthier, stronger, and younger you. For more information, call 617-309-0438 or visit us on Facebook at Hmong Ginseng Inc. On Saturday, August 25th, the Hmong American Friendship Association held their back-to-school carnival event. There were fun games for kids, food, activities, music, and valuable information from vendors. Let's join in on what went on that day.
Today it's an event about back to school, so we call it a carnival, but it's a back to school event.
Definitely. How are you girls today?
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
We're the Owens family. We come here every year. My daughter participated in a tutoring program here, and they also participated in the dance program a little while ago. Met some vendors, some wonderful vendors, from insurance to Walgreens to Children's Hospital. And the kids, got popcorn, little snacks. About to get a little meal.
We're here representing Walgreens, and we're providing flu vaccinations for the community. The vaccinations are free for people that don't have insurance or don't have insurance that covers the flu vaccinations. And there's a lot of people in the community that, without us offering the free flu shots for those people, wouldn't be able to protect themselves during the flu season. We can give flu shots to children over 7 years old, and it's important to protect them. Everything goes around at school. You know, one child has something at school, everybody brings it home. So I think it's an important benefit for them.
So the reason why we're here is to support yet another wonderful event out in the community. We would love to try and be present where the community is, and it's really important for Children's Community Health Plan to always meet individuals where they are, specifically whether it's our members or just the community in general. Even if they're not our members, it's really important for everyone to have access to health care, whether that's on or off the marketplace, on and off the exchange, or Badger Care. Just really important so that everyone establishes a primary care provider, a medical home, a dental home, and that they get assistance for even vision if they need glasses right before school starts. Well, this is such a vibrant community. It's up and coming, and the Hmong Friendship Association has always been a long-standing partner of ours, and it's been a really great turnout. It's been a wonderful opportunity for us to be out soaking in the sun and really engaging with our members and the community at large to really share information about access to insurance and how we can best help them to get ready to go back to school.
I just think it's been a lot of fun kind of getting to know the community, the people, find out what their needs are, whether it be with life insurance or just having fun, a day out on a Saturday. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today, to get to know the community and share in the afternoon.
I'm looking forward to learning more of the community.
We're here to talk about the services that are provided through the Disability Resource Center of Milwaukee County. If you know an adult 18 to 59 with a disability struggling at home, we can help them apply for the long-term care Medicaid waivers of things like family care, IRIS, PACER partnership. We come out, do an assessment, and explain the programs and help them sign up. Important because we want to make sure that everybody has the same access to services. So we believe everybody should be allowed to get those same services, and we do have Hmong-speaking staff. I think sometimes folks in the Hmong community may be very family-oriented, which is wonderful, but they also may not feel as comfortable reaching out to services that are available, and I want them to know that they can have family members or friends provide those services, so it wouldn't be like a stranger coming into their home. They could get paid for providing those services to family members and friends.
We've been here since the beginning, so we're kind of tired out right now, but it's been fun. They play different games to get those prizes, so they're pretty happy. It was really nice. The United Healthcare booth, especially, we carry the United Healthcare, so it was nice to get the resource, the phone number that we can contact about.
This struggle is parallel to our struggles, African Americans. You know, they went through a lot during the Vietnam era and everything. Wonderful neighbors. My whole life here, you know, seeing the Hmong community grow, I'm very supportive of them.
What a great way to bring communities together. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll take you to see Hmong's first pro boxer, Duarn. Ranked 14 in WBA featherweight division with a record of 14 wins and 1 loss, Hmong's 32-year-old Duarn the Storm Vu is plowing the path in pro boxing. Nyob Milwaukee sat down with Duarn to chat about his life, career, and his journey at Supreme Hits in Madison, Wisconsin.
My name is Duarn the Storm Vu. I'm the current WBA Intercontinental Featherweight Champion. I am ranked number 14 in the world by the WBA. Well, I started my boxing career back in 2006, right when I was 19. I've been boxing for 8 years in the amateurs. It was actually have a great amateur career. Went to the national twice. I didn't turn pro until I was 28, back in 2014. Well, I wanted to box because was a sport that not only you have to be in shape, but you also have to be mentally there, like a physical chess game. Training with Coach Muhammad has been great because not only he taught me skills I never learned before, but he also brought me back to the basics.
Duarn is like a son to me. Everybody knows that. You know, we have a very close connection. When I first saw Duarn, I knew Duarn from his amateur days. He was doing real good, but needed some polishing, if I would say that. He had the heart. So when he first came to me, my first impression was, wow, it's good to see him. Then the second impression was like, God, he's gotten fat. And I was like, I got to get to this guy. Many people don't know about that transformation because they just see the Duarn, they see the storm right now. But they don't know the behind the scenes stuff that him and I had to go through to get him to where he is. And he's still growing. And that's the one thing. He's going to be a great fighter because he's dedicated.
For me, being Hmong in boxing means a lot because I get to represent my people on a big stage and also show the world that we are here.
So our motto is making champions inside and outside of the ring. And I based that off a few things. And that was to change the outlook of what people had about boxers and athletes, period. The one sport that I found was boxing was the one that helped you in your development as a person so you can be an asset to society.
Well, my advice to inspiring boxers out there is listen to your coach and train hard. There's no day off, and just don't let any of the outside life distract you.
Future plans for the Storm is we've just started his fan club called the Hit Squad. We're giving opportunities because we have VIP memberships. There's regular memberships and then there's VIP memberships. And we're giving the VIP memberships huge incentives and packages and letting them know that their support is actually going to be what's helping him to get to that world championship spot. The other thing is we're looking at a spot for him to defend his title. He's currently the WBA Intercontinental champion, featherweight champion. And he's going to be defending that sometime this year. And once he defends that, then he'll move into the mandatory spot for the world championship. Now, when that happens, you're talking about history. So we want to continue to support him. I would say to the Hmong people, support your champion. Support your champion. He's writing history and he's putting you on the map. Support your champion.
I want to thank all my supporters, especially Next Vision Financial Group, Sang Ying, for the support.
Congratulations to all your success and accomplishments, and we hope the best for you and your career. Stay with us, we'll be right back. But before we take a break, did you know every tribe has their own unique musical instruments? Hmong musical instruments fall into two categories. The first one is categorized as blowing instruments, such as lungya, daking, or a flute. The second type is percussion, such as the Hmong drum.
Hi everyone, Glumbeyo Neng and I'm a content creator. Yo bilino kutio to piazza geshi internet. Lo pape yo la lo. Yo oli jatli chang ka tau kon je I kau tua lo ton day. So I hope to see everyone for that very soon at the Business Awards banquet.
Welcome back. Up next, we'll take you to Thai's kitchen to see how he cooks pad thai.
Hello everyone, pad thai is one of the most well-known dishes in Thai cuisine. The word pad thai basically stands for mixed noodle stir fry in the Thai language. I love this dish. It's sweet, tangy, full of many flavors and textures that will definitely wake up your taste buds. It's fun and easy to eat, and it's even more fun to cook. Here's how I cook my pad thai, and this is what you will need. Dry rice noodles, slices of thin chicken, fresh shrimp, roasted crushed peanuts, small chopped tofu, preserved sweet radish, eggs, bean sprouts, green onions, fish sauce, tamarind puree, water, pinch of chicken seasoning, and palm sugar. The secret to a good pad thai is a good stir-fry sauce. But before that, you will have to soak your rice noodles in room temperature water for at least 20 minutes. Now back to making the pad thai sauce. In a pot, add in fish sauce. Lesson learned, cook the sauce outdoors. It smells really bad, but it tastes great. Now add in your tamarind puree, water, pinch of chicken seasoning, palm sugar. Simmer at low heat to liquefy for 5 minutes. Turn off and set it aside. When the sauce is ready, in a wok, heat up 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Add in your chicken, shrimp, tofu, and preserved lettuce. Cook until shrimp and chicken are done. Then add chopped shallots, minced garlic cloves, and stir it around for a bit. Add in your noodles, pour the sauce on top, and stir until the noodles are soft and cooked. Move all the ingredients to one side of the wok. Fry 2 eggs on the other side. Break up the yolk. Once that is done, mix everything together again. Then add in bean sprouts, green onions, roasted peanuts. Save some of these ingredients on the side for garnishing. Give it a few more stir. That's it. Plate and garnish with dried roasted peanuts and garnish with raw bean sprouts, green onions, and a side lime. There you have it. Enjoy.
We appreciate your time for joining in on our September edition of Nyob Milwaukee TV, the first over-the-air Hmong television show in southeastern Wisconsin on WMLW-The-M. Follow and like us on Facebook and Instagram at Nyob Milwaukee TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nyob MKE. Before we say goodbye, we would like to leave you with this message. Do something that your future self will thank you for. Until next time, may our community continue to be blessed and inspired.